After the official visit Queen Mary made with King Frederik to Germany last week, her schedule seemed empty. Now we know why. A few days ago, we saw the Danish royals taking part in a meeting of Norwegian royals in Germany as part of their official trip to the country. Since then, King Frederik's schedule has been filled with events, but his wife's schedule remained empty. Now it has become clear why. Mary of Denmark went on a holiday without Frederik, taking her daughter Josephine. It is unknown whether she took advantage of some free days when there were no official engagements until next Monday in her schedule, or if she specifically cleared time for the trip, but the outcome was the same. The Queen of Denmark returned to her homeland, Australia, to spend a few days there. Since her last visit to her native country, which took place in December of last year, when photos of her husband with Joviva Casanova were in the spotlight, there has been no information about visits to Australia. If she visited her family since then, it was not reported. One of the purposes of this trip may have been to see her family, judging by where she was seen and her modest appearance. A cap and sunglasses helped her stay unnoticed. The British tabloid, Daily Mail, published photographs of Mary of Denmark along with her daughter Josephine, on Sydney's beaches. Both were dressed in sportswear, strolling around the area, and they visited the largest outdoor sculpture exhibition in the world. The Australian royal was dressed in shorts and a long t-shirt, which she later took off due to the heat, remaining in a black tank top, showing off her athletic figure. The cap and sunglasses indicated her desire to blend in with the crowd, which it seems was not quite successful. The photographs clearly showed the warm and close relationship between mother and daughter. They hugged and laughed constantly. Mary looked as relaxed as possible, not only in her native country, where she loves to spend time with her family, but also far from the official engagements and work duties that typically occupy her days in Copenhagen. The Daily Mail also noted the coincidence in timing with an event that shook the world a year ago. When the current King Frederik, who was still the crown prince at that time, ended up on the cover of the magazine Lecturers, strolling through Madrid with Joviva Casanova, it was during these very days that a photographer caught them in Retiro Park. Although the cover came out only on November 8, when King Philip and Queen Leisha were on an official visit to Denmark, which caused maximum interest, it is unclear whether Mary's trip to Australia aimed to avoid mentions of that past event. But her decision to leave at this specific time seemed suspicious, especially considering that her schedule was cleared of engagements. Princess Josephine, the youngest daughter of Frederik and Mary, has in turn become the source of a new mystery that the Danish royal household is in no hurry to clarify. The Danish press is calling it a genuine mystery. This time, it has nothing to do with last year's challenges involving Frederik, which brought the crown to the brink of crisis, forcing his mother, Queen Margrethe II, to abdicate in his favor. It also has no connection to the royal couple's costly preferences, which led to criticism after their recent visit. This time, the media's attention turned to Princess Josephine and her involvement in a theatrical production, which raised numerous questions among the citizens of Denmark. Princess Josephine, fourth in line to the throne, had been preparing for participation in a theatrical production at Adventure Theatre in